Hi there, good morning. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. I'm Catherine with another 30 minutes of my day. I'm at the stage now where I'm working on some journaling cards for in the World Book. Hold on, let me grab the World Book. Where are you, World Book? So it's just coming along so pretty. I love this book. It's, I know I say that every time, but I mean it every time. So yeah, it's coming along so pretty. And it needs some journaling cards and it needs some pockets. I love this pocket. Okay, let me show you this pocket. I just wanted a little something there on that short page because it's not a full size. And I had a leftover time card, so I flipped it over because the back looked so pretty. And there was cabbage because the encyclopedia was B to C. So cabbage was in it, and I thought that cabbage is beautiful, and I like cabbage. The little price tag there for 65 cents. I had to start a new spool of green thread to do this zigzag stitch around the edge, and that was the price tag. The price tag that was on the top of the spool fell off, and I looked at it and I thought, wow, like Woolworths doesn't even exist anymore. And when was the last time you got thread for 65 cents? So now I'm wondering if the 871 means August of 1971. Who knows? Who knows? But it wouldn't surprise me, a price tag like that. And the spelling, the font for the Woolworth. Anyhow, so everything's coming along. I did another fussy cut last night, and it really turned out cute. It's two little boys up a tree, and it's on the page from the Encyclopedia for a Child, and it was fun. It was a nice challenge. All in between all these little branches, I had to do X-Acto blade work to get all those little windows opened up here and here. I think that turned out really pretty. So I'm happy with that. This really is almost done. I'm so close to saying enough. You know how you have to sort of go, okay, and walk away, step away from the journal, because it can just get overboard. And oh, I was looking for that page. It can get overboard, and it can, for me, I always keep the owner in the back of my mind, so that you know, I want to leave them room to have fun in their new journal. Now, I was thinking there's a drawing, I guess, here from the original encyclopedia, from one of the pages out of the original text block. And I saved this from a page out of Edith's book, and I thought maybe that would look cute there and there. And then I thought maybe I could put some more down here. Just these are the pages you have fun with, right? Collaging on the print pages. I'm thinking about it. So I think what I will do is I'll put a paper clip there so I can come back to that. So I'm going to put this aside because I've already got things prepped. This is going to be, as ever, extremely exciting. I'm going to be cutting up journal tags. What I've already done, there's just no point in having the camera going while I'm using aerosol glue. And as you can see here, I use my favorite resource for the backs of journaling cards, especially for when I'm gluing down pages out of an actual book. I love the color. I love the weight of it. I, of course, love that it's reusing it because most of these have writing on them, but once it's on the other side, usually there's one side that's blank. You have to be careful that you don't go right up to the top if you don't want the name and the lines and all that on it. So you'll be good. And sometimes some file folders will have a stamp right in the center, so make sure as well. I've done that in the past, so I learned the hard way, making a beautiful journaling tag, and then I flip it over and there was printing on the other side. So we're going to this one I glued down the entire page because I want to make a journaling card out of that part, and I want to make a pocket out of this part. So let's get started on that. I'm going to use my cutting board. Hold on, I've got papers everywhere in the way. You know what I've been looking for? I know I've got, in this crazy room of mine, I've got like a trim. It's sort of like jute, but it has tiny little green leaves on it, and it would be so perfect for this journal. And I initially found it in my box of stuff, and I thought, okay, this is perfect for this journal. I need to get this out and put it somewhere safe so that I can remember to use it in this journal. And do you think I can find it now? I can't find it anywhere. So it's got a couple more days before I give up on it. Now, let's see. I want this to be a nice width for a pocket. All right. And same with here. Okay. And then I want it here. Let's line that up. I had to order some more of my antique linen. It's slowly becoming my favorite distress ink color. And honest to goodness, my Michaels store is having less and less and less of the Tim Holtz products in general, and distress ink pads, less and less and less. And it's got me a little panicky. So I've ordered off Amazon, thank goodness. I know some people have issues with Amazon, but I've got to say, during this pandemic, Amazon has really come through for me. I had to order some things when we couldn't get out. It came in a timely manner. I even ordered disposable gloves. They came within a couple of days. I needed a new CPAP mask. It came within a couple of days. So I wish there could be a way to ethically use Amazon. I don't know what the answer is. I'm just not savvy about those things. And in the end, I sort of think we have to watch out for ourselves, and I needed these things. So if anyone's got answers, boy, that would be great. But I just find Amazon has a good price for a reasonable shipping cost. That's going to be a pretty little pocket. That's going to be a pocket. I actually have a few pockets that I've got to put in. I usually like, okay, are these? Yes. This is out of a children's book. And that's, of course, off of the my favorite Christmas disposable placemats. Gosh, I can never finish a thought. I was going to say something I usually like, and now it's gone. It's gone. Gone. It'll come back. Always does. There we go. I've got to decide what I'm going to do with this journaling tag. Oh, yeah, I usually like. Oh, it came back. Yay. I usually like one really good-sized pocket per signature, and then some more little tuck spots. That looks cute. I think I'm going to save the top of that. Even though it doesn't, butterfly and this end of a sentence doesn't have anything to do with the illustration is for buttercups, because we're still in the letter B, butterfly, buttercups. But I like that because it makes it evident that this was cut off of a page. It gives me a little bit. So yeah, I need to have usually one good-sized pocket per signature, because the new owner can always put more pockets in. I hope I'm in camera. This one just barely fit, so it's mostly just going to be the illustration, but I loved it because it said, oh, hold on, I'll hold it up and show you. It says, is this a flower or a weed? Quite frankly, they're all flowers. Weeds are flowers. Nancy would know. She's the expert. All right, that's cute. Now I like this picture because it's a whole bunch of little boys up an apple tree. So, and that's basically what I was trying to focus on, children and trees. So let's get that. Oh, don't do that to me. Okay. I hope I'm in. I can hear my husband singing downstairs, so if he comes upstairs and you suddenly hear singing, yeah, that's him. He's in a happy mood because he's going to Princess Auto, and for a guy, that's like going to heaven for the morning. Princess Auto. He said to me this morning, he says, I came up with the most brilliant idea. He says, Princess Auto, they should also have like draft beer on tap. You could go over, pour yourself a nice cold one, and then just wander up and down the aisles. Wouldn't that be perfect? Princess Auto and a beer. Well, for me, no. But him, yeah. He'd love that. All right, so I'm still cutting away here. Sorry, told you, be exciting. We're making pockets. So I like this one because this was from the first page when it switched over to the letter C. So it's going to be a pocket, mostly because it goes sideways. So I wonder if I need to, I wonder if it's time to put a new blade. I can't remember the last time I put a new blade on this, and that probably means that it's time to replace it. All right, now how big do I want that to be? Yeah, I think I'll just continue with that little bit of a border around it. There we go. Oh, hold on. Hi there. Oh, hold on. He's still talking. I'll put you back on pause. He's so excited about Princess Auto. Sorry about that. that's going to look nice. C, the third letter of the English alphabet. Now I liked this one, the alphabet for the blind. It's Braille. And I thought that would make a very pretty pocket. So let's see. Yep. So all these things, like I said, aerosol glued down. Hoping maybe by Monday or so to have this little book ready. We'll see. You never know. I get pretty excited about it and then something comes up. Little grandbaby number 17 is doing fine, and actually little grandbaby number 18 is doing fine, staying put inside mommy, which is what we want. So that's good. The longer the better. I'm one of those ladies. I had the opposite problem. My babies never wanted to get out. And they would get huge, and then they wouldn't get out. We'd go 2 weeks overdue. Number four was 15 days overdue. She was so comfy in there. She did not want to leave. Now this music is from Bugle. But it's still got the word building at the top because there's always more than one subject. I think I'm going to cut building off. Hold on. I'm thinking. Now, where did I put all? I had a whole bunch of little tabs ready to go for when I needed them. Oh my goodness, I'm such a scatterbrain. Let me grab a tab. I'm gonna grab a tab. Hold on. I always like to keep extra folded tabs. There's a nice green one. Okay, if I leave building on, then that will give me glue room. Now, would that be too tall? No, that would actually be kind of cool. Okay, building gets to stay for the time being. Building gets to stay. So that's good. Now, yep, that's even. All right, let's see. That's good. No. Nope, in a little bit. They're not all. I can't count on this music because I can see that these ones come out a little further. So I've got to count on this other side to know I've got it even. And I need to go find a new blade. That looks nice. Now I don't want it that wide at the bottom. There, that's going to look nice. And then when I put building on, so I actually could take some of that off. Might as well do it now while I've got my cutting board out. There we go. All right. That will look nice. That will give me, and then do you see what I did? Remember what I was talking about? Make sure you check the back so that there's no writing. All right, I can fix that. That's what collage is for. Jeepers, it's just too early. It's just too early, but I couldn't resist. The first thing in the morning is sometimes some of the best to be working up here. The little dog, she's in a kibble coma full tummy, sound asleep, kibble coma. So it's just, so she's not aching for a WALK. There we go. Now, good. Blank back there. Now this one, I don't want that top. I tried my best to find something else to fit in here, but there was nothing that shape. Gosh, I just have this fear that let me stand up. Okay. Hopefully we've been in screen, and I apologize if I haven't. I won't know until I play this back and make sure that I didn't swear anywhere. So this one is apparently, I love the things that you can learn. The charter oak. Apparently in Connecticut, there's a famous tree called the charter oak where they hid their charter for 2 years, and it remained. The document was carried to a hidden place in the hollow of the tree where it remained until the deposition of someone named Andros. Oh my. So it's a tree, so it needs to go into the book. And then of course Charlemagne he gets a place of honor simply because, you know, CH, and it goes to CH. So Charlemagne, you get to go in the journal. There we go. So our neighbors over here, remember the little darlings who were climbing up on top of the roof of a gazebo that's same height as the second floor of their house? Well, these parents thought it would be a good idea to put a climbing wall right on the side of their 3-story house. So they've been working on this. They were even up this morning hammering at 8 a.m. to put this climbing wall on their house. And I've already seen the little fellas, and they're cute little guys. They're just busy boys. I had busy boys. Climbing up this 3-story climbing wall with no safety gear on, with no helmets on their heads. Like, what are these parents thinking? I'm at the point now where I can't look out my window because I'm afraid I'm going to see a body falling. And they haven't yet, so maybe I should have a little faith in the little guys. There we go, Charlemagne. You're ready to go, Charlemagne. Oh, and I didn't get any printing on the back. Wahoo! You know what? I might pause this and change this blade. Hold on while I go find a blade. Well, now I know what else I need to order. I found fresh blades for my scoreboard, but I can't find... I know I've got fresh blades. Well, now's not the time. I'm done anyways. At least I know you always have a cutting mat and X-Acto, so I'll do that later. That will give me an excuse to go to Michael's. I want to look for Undo. See if my Michael's sells it. Sometimes our Michael's up here in Canada doesn't carry everything that you can get in a Michael's down in the US. And right now, of course, we cannot cross the border. Just gonna put some, we can't cross the border, so I can't usually I'll save up a list of American things to get, and we usually will go down to Buffalo, New York a couple times a year, and right now we can't, and who knows, there's no idea, the foreseeable future when we will be able to. So I'll have to make do. But that's when I can hit not only Michael's, but Hobby Lobby and Joann's and that. It's Tuesday morning, things like that. I can do down in Buffalo. And you know what? It's quite wise for me because that's only twice a year. And I think if I lived there, I would be putting a new pool in the owner's backyard with how much money I spent there probably. So, yeah, it's good. But see, yeah, I need a new blade and I need to flip that pad again. Yeah, so we've got Michael's up here. We've also got another art store, which is very good, Curry's. And that's just a couple towns over from me. We have a Curry's. So that's handy. But that's pretty well it. No, I don't believe you, Time's Up, because, hold on. I don't believe you because I paused a few times. Let me see. Let me see what time it is. Oh, I've got like 4 minutes. Let's change this because I know I'll talk too much. 4 minutes. Let me give, there we go. Oh, 4 minutes. Start. There we go. Because I'll talk too much. Yeah, we're really limited on our crafting stores, but again, that's where the Amazon just really fills that missing spot for Canadian crafters, and it's delivered right to the door, so my time is better spent, my gasoline is better spent. My dog is happier because I'm still home. Charlemagne, you look handsome. All right, now this one for Charter Oak. I think I'm going to use a little bit of gathered twigs, but the slightly dry one. Maybe a brush. Trying to decide if I want to curve these corners as well. A part of me feels like they slide in and out of the pockets a little better without those sharp corners, but you can always do that later. So I may leave this one square just for variety, and then I can decide later when I find the pocket home that it's going to go in. I can nip those off if I want. Oh, these are going to drive me nuts again. I'm back. It was heavenly. It was heavenly for about 2 weeks. I think I'm a little rough on my cutting board. I think that might be it too. And I've looked at other cutting boards. I have a big one over there that's a chopping blade, a guillotine type. But I really love the convenience of being able to grab that Fiskars one. Now, mind you, it's a few years old. And if I've got a coupon, maybe that's something I should treat myself to, is just simply getting a new... Oh, no, I don't need it. Okay. Now, this one is going to be big and tall. I do want to round those tops. I think that kind of looks nice when you know you're going to have a tab. Oh, wait. That's going to need some doctoring. I'm going to put this aside. That one's going to need some collaging. Now this is going to be... Oh, no, not you. This is going to be a pocket. But I think I might collage on it. I might put some children on it. I can always do that later as well. So I can see my timer's running out. We did get quite a bit done, but it was, as ever, not terribly exciting. It's just 30 minutes out of my day. It can't all be action-packed. Just want a little hint of yellowing, not too bold. And I don't have to do the other side because these are going to be pockets. I might find a kitty cat to put onto that to do a little bit of collaging for C. We'll see. And there we go. And I bet that's for sure that I'm near 30 minutes now. Let me see. Oh yes, 30 minutes and 40 seconds. Well, oh, let me turn that off. I hope everyone has a great day. And that you have something pleasant planned for the day with people that you love. And crafting, of course. Take care, everyone. We'll talk soon. Bye.